The Katori is a 19-second better reload on its twin tubes over the Tenryu, which provides it an arguably better rate of fire, despite losing a single torpedo on each side. So we determined that the Katori is slow, has good range and good torps. It also gets a fighter plane. This setup allows it to perform very well in littoral conditions. You can hide your fat citadel from AP firing battleship players while lobbing shots over islands. You can also use your scout plane to prevent sneaky destroyers to crawl up on you. Your torpedo tubes can easily surprise any unknowing ship that's headed your way. It's actually a very balanced strike package. Unfortunately, as this game has it, you will not always be in luck in random battles. Trigger Happy Dad showed as a prime example on the map Islands what the Katori is capable of. We're talking about medium to long distance engagements, while most are carried out without exposing yourself to multiple enemies at a time. This creates a bit of a love-hate relationship. You can perform relatively well on open maps, but you will most likely end up dead pretty fast. Nevertheless, I believe the Katori is a great little ship. It performs very well top tier. I should also mention that it doesn't meet any ship above tier 4. While the slow speed forces the player to think ahead, and it doesn't really allow the player to adapt to situations as other ships might, you can still make it work. The unique fighter plane and the AA make it a great nuisance to CV drivers. Should you get it? Yes. If you can, yes. Is it worth the grind? Well, I think that's subjective, and you will have to decide for yourself. I spent a lot of time grinding this thing. I played a lot of ships I wouldn't usually play, but I don't regret grinding it, and I mean, you should be clear what you're getting into, which is why I thought it might be interesting for you guys to see what the ship is like. Unfortunately, I don't have any gameplay because the file I had got corrupted while rendering. So maybe I will be following up with a bit of a gameplay. For now, all I can show you is what Trigger Happy Dad did in his Katori. So, since you made it this far, I would like to thank you for watching. I would also like to ask you for your opinion on this ship. I'm very interested what other people think of it, and whether you want to get it. At the moment, the thread is moving quite close to being about which ships are worth getting, which I don't necessarily mind. It's not the whole point of this preview, but I mean, the Sims is a very interesting ship as well, which I think is worth getting as well. I'll have a look into that ship as well. And yeah, feel free to share your opinion and tell me what you thought of this preview.